There are the contenders for victory at Fontana. Up front, last time through on the stripe, it was Empringham, then Cunningham, then Clint Mears. They've moved it around back and forth. Mears right now as they enter the corner. Oh, and number 11, there's a contact, and two of them go up to the wall. Heavy contact there. David Empringham, the 33 car, and I believe that is Brian Cunningham sliding up high and then down across. No, that is one of the Penske cars. In fact, there are two cars there, aren't there, Jan Beekes? Yes, there are. So three cars in that group. David Empringham was one. Casey Mears.
And the good thing was we saw him move the steering wheel, because that car, wow, really took a wallop. I was very worried for Casey Mears there, but thankfully there is movement in the cockpit. Let's find out what happened.
Here they come. Now Clint is moving to the front right in here.
Oh,
there's touch Empringham, and they move up high as Empringham. They got wheels tangled. Casey Mears was in there, and also I believe we had the car of Brian Cunningham involved as Clint Mears was able to move on down the racetrack.
Cunningham was coming down, and I believe Empringham was trying to find some running room. They initially made contact, and unfortunately Mears was kind of an innocent bystander. They came and took him heavily to the wall. Let's watch carefully. That's Cunningham that's leading.
That's Clint.
Oh, I'm sorry, Clint Mears, excuse me. It's the white, yes, sure enough. It's the white car of Cunningham that was coming down. Empringham was coming up. They made contact, and on the outside it was Casey Mears and another white car that got taken heavily to the wall.
Casey Mears and Brian Cunningham went up to the wall with Empringham. Let me see it one more time. All three cars got there together. I really thought it was a two-car crash at the start, but it was indeed three of them. And the cleanup is underway, certainly in the corner of the kart safety team. One more look, Jan.
Okay, watch in the middle of the screen. The white car now in second place.
That's Cunningham.
David Empringham. There is the initial contact. You can see that Casey Mears was trying to go to the high side. No place that he could go. That was just two cars trying to take the same piece of road, and they've been running so close together for so long. You know, I guess you might expect that to happen. Here's probably the best view in the house. Cunningham comes, at least at this stage, looks like unobstructed, and he left some room for Empringham, but unfortunately, not enough.
And up to the wall they go. The car that flashed by on the right, that was Chris Simmons. I believe, is that Roger? Rick or Roger? Yeah, I think that's Roger Mears. But both dads, of course, are in the pits, and we'll. There's Rick behind Roger. So it's the two brothers there, and there's Casey out of the car. There's Brian Cunningham also out of the car, and so that is great news. Two of them walking down the high banks with Steve Alvey, the doctor, and the rest of the kart safety team, because that was a big hit. Three cars all tangled up, and the explanations are underway. But I'm so pleased to see them walking out of there.
Because when you saw that in real speed, that thing, they really went up high and fast.
And David Empringham, whose car seems to have suffered the least severe damage of the three, is still in the car. You can see that the right front wheel was setting aside. All the suspension bits there were broken. But beyond that, he was the third car to get to the wall. And the other two were sandwiched between him and the wall, but they are giving him attention in the car. The other two, Brian Cunningham and Casey Mears, are out of their cars. There's the leader, number 11, Clint Mears, followed by Chris Simmons as they run slowly below the white line under caution one more time here at Fontana. Lee Bentham, the 99 machine, who appeared to have a smoky car early on, but it proved to be nothing, is in third place, followed by Cristiano D'Amata.